Hi, I'm Chelsea Van Essen, and I am a co-founder and the clinical director of Logos Wilderness Therapy.
And I am Jessica Roberts. I'm the Director of Operations and also co-founder of Logos Wilderness Therapy. Logos began in 2018. We're based out of Denver, Colorado, and we have the purpose of seeing the fullness of freedom reimagined, restored, and reclaimed for survivors of sex trafficking. Every day, thousands of individuals are being sexually exploited in the United States, and every day, survivors who have been able to exit those situations are being re-exploited again and again. We have found that on average, a survivor who's able to exit that situation is re-exploited 7 times before they're able to exit for good. Oftentimes, death becomes a reality before freedom does, and this is not okay.
And this is our purpose, because without deep healing for complex trauma, survivors are expected to hold down jobs, have an education, raise their children, have healthy relationships, and nearly all of this is impossible without deep, sustainable healing. So we have moved forward because we wholeheartedly believe that healing is the foundation of success. How do we fight this reality? The majority of resources for human trafficking survivors are located in heavily populated and urban environments. Prior to founding Logos, I was working at a safe house in the city. I was outside the safe house talking with one of the survivors. I turn around for a split second and a pimp comes and picks up the girl. And in that moment, my hand was on the door and I was being dragged down the street. I had to let go and I chased the car down, but it was an unmarked car and we could do nothing. And in that moment, I felt so helpless because she was in a safe house, but was not safe. And the reality is that the body and the brain cannot heal when you're in a place where there is continued trauma happening. And trafficking is a trauma that affects the whole body, the whole person. And so through that, healing needs to be something that is experienced. That is what we do. We provide that experience.
So how does this work? You can't simply talk your way through complex trauma. You have to experience healing. So what we do, we first bring survivors into the wilderness. Why wilderness? Well, wilderness is a neutral environment. It promotes connection, inspiration, clarity. All these things are necessary for survivors to build the capacity in order to engage their stories and to engage their whole selves, their mind and body, towards healing. So within this catalytic wilderness environment, we intentionally engage healing through clinically proven trauma-specific therapies. We have seen survivors build a greater capacity for healing, for engaging their stories in as little as just a few days.
And we are here as guides to lead these survivors into safe places for healing. And it is working. We have seen women leave our trips, return to their normal lives, and say to us, now I can do hard things. Now I can hold my story and the hardships that it has. Now I know that I am brave.
We currently have a waiting list of survivors wanting to participate, but unfortunately we do not have the resources to meet this need. That's why we need your help. We are looking to expand, to grow our staff, to move from just providing trips seasonally to providing trips year-round.
To accomplish this, we need your support. Your support can come through funding, sponsorships, or gear and equipment donations. With your support, we can make a sustainable difference in not only the lives of survivors, but also in future generations. Together, let's make this foundational healing a reality.